Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the true crime stories of the day that's pretty much got me eye. And oh my goodness, guys, it is official. Justice for Gabby legally has now started. Her parents, her family are now suing Brian Laundrie's family. They're alleging they knew he did it. And they're also alleging they helped try and cover it up. What else is going on? I'm going to dive into it, but before I do so, if you haven't done so already and you love true crime on the daily, then what are you waiting for? This is the channel for you, so smash the hell out of that subscribe button, join our tribe, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff, and let's jump into it, shall we? So, this article I found on Fox 13. However, thanks as well to Andy Signor, my friend over on Popcorn Planet, who alerted me to this in the first place. We reported it on his channel, but dude, I've got to have my say on my channel as well, right? So, here we go. Gabby Petito's family, they are going in. Says that Brian Laundrie's parents knew about what he had done the day after it happened. Dude, that is one mighty allegation there. It goes further. They're also claiming that they plan to help their son escape the country. Now, these were theories that were flying around at the time when all this was going on last year. That, we always had that suspicion that the Laundrie family knew that he did it, and that the Laundrie family were also trying to make moves to help him escape from the country. So all those theories were going around in the first place, and a lot of us were like, yeah, there's merit to that. And even I'm one of those people. Yeah, I do believe they helped, and I do believe they tried to get him out of the country. Hell freaking yes, all day long. My opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. But to hear it come out of the official gobs of the Petito family, woo! And it's going legal, guys. So here we go. So they have filed a lawsuit. WFLA. Hey up, AJB. Shout out to you, mate. News in Florida uncovered the lawsuit filings Friday afternoon in a bombshell report that adds another potential twist to this unfortunate, tragic story. Now, they say it's a twist, but I'll tell you something. I've been waiting for this. Because when they found Brian Laundrie, and obviously they found him not alive, they couldn't get justice down the criminal route. No way, no how, right? So I thought, well, how else could they get justice legally? Well, you go down the civil route, where the burden of proof is lower. So it's easier to get justice down that route. So I've been waiting for this to happen, in all honesty. Now, they filed the lawsuit. They're accusing the family of knowing that their son basically killed Petito and claimed that they were planning to help him leave the country. Now, according to documents obtained by WFLA, Petito's father, so Joseph Petito, and the mother, Nicole Schmidt, filed a civil action against Chris and Roberta Laundrie on Thursday, March the 10th. So as of the timing of this recording, they only filed this yesterday, like within the last 24 hours. The new records include some new charges that the FBI, which is leading the investigation still into the case, had not previously disclosed. So Petito is thought to have passed away on August 27th. At the hands of Laundrie, according to the records. Now, in the written journal, so that notebook that was discovered next to Laundrie when he wasn't alive anymore in Sarasota County, he claimed responsibility. He admitted in that notebook that, yeah, she's not here anymore because of me. I did it, right? He literally admits to what he did. Um, it'd be interesting to have a sneak peek in that notebook and, have a read of what else he wrote. I'm going to say that out loud. It is what it is. Just curiosity. Maybe, curiosity kills the cat. Maybe. But in this case, I'll throw caution to the wind. If I had that notebook in front of me, I'd be opening it up and having a good old read. I'm sorry. I really, really would. Would you? Let me know in the comments down below. So, her death was ruled homicide by hand strangulation by the coroner. She suffered various injuries as well. Now, Petito's parents claim that Laundrie told this, they're dropping some right tea here right now. They claim that Brian Laundrie, told his parents what had happened on or about the 28th of August. So in other words, he does the evil deed. Petito is not on this earth anymore. Gabby Petito's not on this earth anymore. And then, allegedly, potentially, less than 24 hours later, he tells his parents. Yeah, no wonder my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, the parents were proper tight-lipped and saying absolute nothing, absolute bum kiss to the freaking police, right? See? It is believed and therefore averred that Brian Laundrie advised his parents, Christopher and Roberta Laundrie, that he had killed Gabrielle Petito, the lawsuit states. On that same date, Christopher Laundrie and Roberta Laundrie spoke with attorney Steve Bertolino and sent him a retainer on September the 2nd, 2021. And again, this is just further confirmation about the potential validity of what we were all thinking at the time, right? Why? After a day when he returns back to Florida, which was on the 1st of September, right, when you look at the timeline, that the day after, they retain, we call him Dirtolino. They retain Dirtolino. Why? They obviously knew something, right? And that furthered the conspiracy, furthered the rumor, the theory that the Laundries knew what he had done. They knew what he had done. Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right? So, according to the lawsuit, Laundrie exchanged text messages using Petito's phone after she had passed away in an effort to hide the fact that she was deceased at that point, which again, that further validates the theory that we had, which was, remember that text message about the grandfather? And in that text message, she called the grandfather Stan. Now, there was a lot of theories about Stan. That it could have been an acronym for help, this, that, and the other. But one theory was, well, hang on a minute, that's the grandfather. But she never calls a grandfather by the first name. So that text message sounds proper sus, right? Gabby Petito's family is like, yeah, it was proper sus. It was fake as far as we're concerned. He sent it to try and cover up his tracks and try and make out that she was still alive and dirty up the timeline. Now, Gabby Petito's mother had early expressed concern that the final text message triggered red flags. Again, because she never addressed her grandfather by his first name. Exactly. According to the lawsuit, Laundrie texted Schmidt on August 30th from Petito's phone saying there was no service in Yosemite Park, or Yosemite, I think you pronounce it. Again, pronunciation's not my best friends, guys. In an effort to deceive her into believing that her daughter was still alive. I tell you, some of that's just so evil, right? I mean, evil for him to end Gabby Petito's life in the first place, don't get me wrong. But what he did afterwards, allegedly, evil. Wow. Whew. Now, the lawsuit then lays out some of what happened in the days after she passed away. So, Gabby Petito's parents believed that Laundrie's parents were going to help their son leave the United States according to the record. So, they were going to help him escape the country according to them. Now, While Joseph Petito and Nicole Schmidt were desperately searching for information concerning their daughter, the Laundries were keeping the whereabouts of Brian Laundrie a secret, and it's believed they were making arrangements for him to leave the country. Which, again, you see, this is all coming full circle, guys, because it's putting further validity to another theory that was the Laundries knew all along where he was. All along they knew where he was hiding out. I mean, the way that they found him, they go to that place in the national park, right? Father, 2 seconds, hey up, my son's here. I'm sorry, but that's sus. That's sus to a lot of people, and it's definitely sus to me. So, them turning around and saying they believed they were keeping the whereabouts of Brian Laundrie a secret, and they were trying to make arrangements for him to leave the country. Hell freaking yeah, I believe that all day long. Absolutely. And this absolutely snaps from say this. The Laundries exhibited extreme and outrageous conduct which constitutes behaviour under the circumstances which goes beyond all possible bounds of decency and is regarded as shocking, atrocious, and utterly intolerable in a civilised community, the lawsuit says. Ooh, they go in on the Laundries. They read them to filth, right? Not only do they say, look, we allege that you knew all along, pretty much like within the 24 hours that he did it. We allege that you knew all along where he was and you were trying to get him out of the country, this, that, and the other. Guess what? Your whole conduct sucked. Big, massive balls, right? Now, I know this is a legal document, so they have to keep it all professional in a way and clean, don't get me wrong, but if I was in their shoes, I'd probably have a few choice words for them that would be more stronger and potentially more on the vulgar side, let's put it that way. But the Petito family, respect them all day long. They keep it classy. And the strength that they've exhibited all the way through this is beyond breathtaking, inspirational, and just awe-inspiring, as far as I'm concerned. So, this is the bit now. They're seeking damages of at least $100,000. Okay, so I've just come off of a stream with Andy over on Popcorn Planet, and we had Mr. Hubbard on. He's got a YouTube channel, Hubbard Investigations. He was in the police force, highly decorated police man in Florida for over 25 years. He's now a private investigator, heads his own company, Hubbard Investigations, right? And I was like, well, hang on a minute. Don't get it twisted here. Don't get me wrong. They're only asking for at least 100 grand. Like, don't mean any disrespect. Let's put it that way. But let me put it this way: if that were my daughter, I'd be asking for freaking 10 million, more, 100 million. I'd freaking go. I'd go in, right? So why just $100,000? Now, $100,000 is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't sniff at that. That would clear my mortgage and then some, okay? But that amount didn't sit right with me. I'm like, why just that amount? Mr. Hubbard had a really, really good point, and he dropped some knowledge on me. Now, in America, I don't know in UK law, but in America, there's different levels of felonies that are attributed to different dollar amounts. So I'm paraphrasing here, and I'm going to get these bits wrong. I know it. But let's just say, for example, up to $10,000 is a level 1 felony. Level 4 felony. Up to $30,000 is a level 3 felony. Up to 50 is a level 2 felony. And then the biggest felony of all, this I know is correct, because I remember this, 100 grand and more. If you sue $100,000 or more, that then makes it a level 1, a class 1 felony, which is the highest one, the strongest one. So what I'm thinking, and this is just my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, and I say this with all the respect in the world, is that they are asking for at least $100,000 to trigger the civil lawsuit to go along the tracks of a level 1, class 1 felony suit, but they're expecting a heck of a lot more because they're saying at least 100 grand, right? And whatever they get, they could keep it for themselves. I won't blame them, or put it into Gabby Petito Foundation, whatever they want to do with that money, up to them. But I think that might be what's going on, because only asking for at least $100,000 for the life of their daughter, I was like, just that amount? Like, what? But now Mr. Hubbard explained it to me. That's what I think is going on, and that's my theory, my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. What do you guys think after all of that, and after all that mumbo jumbo that's just come out of my gob? Whatever you think, make sure you comment down below. And if you haven't done so already and you love crime stories on the daily, I am so your channel for you. So make sure you subscribe. You smash the hell out of that subscribe button. Like, share, all of that good stuff. And until the next time, you guys, laters.